Okay.
It's live stream here from
All right.
Antarctica. I'm live in
Hey,
Antarctica
everyone.
right here.
We are
Look at
live
this.
once
We've got
again from
Mount
Antarctica.
Rossman here behind me.
Got to deal with
We've
a
got
brand new
mountains all the way
conspiracy
around.
that just popped up
got,
very
of course,
quickly.
the sun
But
up
before
in
we
the
do that,
sky.
a couple of
There's
announcements.
the
Number
place
one,
that Ailey set us up
a lot
into
of
our
people
temporary
were
thing.
monitoring our flight to
Experiments
Antarctica
away
yesterday
from the main
on the
camp so that
website
we're
Flight
farther
Radar
from
24.
Mount Rossman, because
And
Mount
I was
Rossman
alerted
casts
that
a
our
shadow
flight was
onto
the number
the
one
camp
tracked
at
flight
night.
yesterday.
So
Super
'cause it's
cool.
too
I think
close. We're
at
far enough away
the
that it
peak there were some
won't do that. So I
2,000
thought I'd show
people
you a few of the things that we're doing here, 'cause
monitoring
there's a
our
lot,
flight on that
and
website,
some of
which is
these are
pretty
really,
amazing
pretty
considering
cool. So let me
that
show you
there are
this.
over
I'll just
100,000
switch around here.
commercial
This
flights
is-
per day. And so
I'm
to have
building
2,000
a,
people
sundial.
just
This is
watching
from
our flight on that
Takis,
website is pretty
who
neat.
provided all of the
Second thing I want to
measurements. I'll show you
say,
what
I
he
want to
made
state, very,
in a
very
little bit.
important, is we need so much help
But I started
gathering data on the
hold on.
sun, taking
All right.
pictures of the sun,
got the
taking pictures of
tripod here in the
sunspots
middle.
using
Now,
solar photography and
not
solar
the
filters.
Well, it might be the
There
tripod that I
is
use in the end, but this is set to
a lot of talk among the
165
flat Earth community
centimeters high.
that the 24-hour
And the
sun,
plan is
which has
to
now
use
been
this
confirmed,
tripod or some other
is
tripod
a reflection.
and set a
And so taking
Insta
pictures of
360
sunspots
on this,
would show if it's a reflection
and then
or
record
not.
for 24
Obviously,
hours
I do
straight.
not believe
This
that
is
it
the
is.
gnomon
So if you're
for
able to
the-
help, it's super
for the
important that
sundial
we
that
get
I'm making. Of course, the sun
these
will not
pictures
set,
taken while
so
we're
the
here.
sundial will go all
And
the way
our
around.
website is set up
Like
where you can
this.
upload them. You can upload your
So
location. And we're
these
just trying to
snow
create the
chunks
biggest
here,
data
these
set
are-
possible. Just so you
we-
guys know,
we call them snow
the flat
boulders.
earthers that are here are doing the same
rigid,
thing.
but they're kind of
So
like
they're
styrofoam, how
helping.
you
We're
can
going to
kinda
have
cut 'em.
a
So
lot of people doing this,
the
but
line
the more
here,
we have, the
shadow
better
is a little bit left
from
of that
all
line.
over the
You see that
world.
line that I cut?
So if
That
this is
line
something
is
you can do
straight
to help
south,
us today
north-south.
and tomorrow,
This
that
direction
would be
is
great.
south up here.
We're
So
going to
when the
be
sun was at
departing here
2:30 a.m.,
on
it
the
was right up here.
18th. So pictures today, tomorrow,
So
and the following
this goes
day
straight
would
south,
be the most
and so
important.
this
And again,
this
the website
boulder
is
here
completely set
halfway
up to
between
help you get those to
the,
us so that we will be
the
able
2
to
o'clock, 2 a.m.
go over
to 3
them
a.m.
and
So,
take a look at what we
2
see.
a.m. isn't- I haven't
Obviously,
set
I
that
expect
direction
the
yet,
results
but
to
the 3
match the
a.m.
globe,
I have,
but we do need your help.
and,
So,
yeah,
all right,
4,
let's
5,
talk
6, 7,
about
8. I got up to here.
this
I've set
new
them,
conspiracy.
And I'm using the theodolite app in my phone to set the
Anybody
angle.
that's been following the final experiment
And I
knows
set
that
the
I use a
brick, and
green
then
screen. So I have a
snow
TFE
boulder.
background that has
Then
globes on
I
it.
have,
It has
I'll
flat
have
Earth
a measure,
maps on it,
from
AE
here
maps, and then it
out to the
has
distance
our
here. So
TFE logo and
this
our
is showing
special
2 things. This
Antarctica
is the
logo with
prediction
the
for the
different
globe for both
versions
the
of
distance
Antarctica between the globe and flat Earth.
the angle.
Always use a
It
green
is
screen.
completely on the globe, and the
When we got
location
to
on the globe
Antarctica,
that we're currently
we
at.
rushed
these are
to get
approximate
our
position.
orientation done,
They're
to get our
just,
camp tour, to eat
scattered
dinner,
around,
and then come out to our
randomly,
special
not
campsite. Once we were
randomly, but
here, we
just
had to
approximately where
set
we're
up
gonna go.
Starlink and get it up on the
And,
roof of the
here we
building.
see,
And then as soon as we had
critical
everything
think.
set up, we wanted to go
We
live,
got,
and we went live. And so I
Will
have, since I use a green screen,
live. We got
there's something called chroma
Mark.
key, which
And,
essentially
let me
removes
right
green
here.
from the image and puts
Sure.
something that you want up there, which is my TFE background. And I didn't turn that setting off because I've always used it for every single video. And so the conspiracy now is that we're not in Antarctica and it's a green screen. And so we are going to refute that right now 3 ways. Irrefutable proof that we are not using a green screen. Number 1, you'll see MCToon behind me. He is live streaming. So we are both live streaming each other. That would not be possible if there was a green screen. Hello. Number 2, I am going to grab Jonathan. So Jonathan Morandi, when he went on camera, he had a patch on his shirt that was greenish in color, which was removed because of the chroma key. So I have now
this is
taken that off.
for this.
So now you can see the color of the patch, and it's there, which would have disappeared with a green screen. Thank you so much. You can get back to filming. So anyway, how it works is when you have things like, this is the water bottle I've been using out here, that are green in color, and you have that chroma key turned on, it removes that. Here is a can of some Chilean Pringles called Crispos. You'll notice here the red and the green color, so no green screen. But what I'm most excited about is I am going to utilize my drone to show you that there is no green screen behind me.
Drone here, and he's gonna fly it away behind him.
Hopefully this goes well here.
To show there's no
I've
green
never had to fly my drone for an audience of almost 900 people, but this is going to be fun for me. So getting everything booted up right now, and I'm actually going to remove my gloves so that I have perfect control of the drone.
Move off into the
Do
distance.
not want to
here
have
to
any
show
accidents.
how it works.
So here is the drone,
or whatever.
upside down,
Have to go through the
right
green
side up,
screen.
twisted
Of course,
all
I'm pretty far
around.
away from him already.
This is my DJI drone that I brought to Antarctica.
You know, the conspiracy theories that come up with to deny reality is,
go ahead and launch this here real quick for you guys.
Godwin's law, right? Look it up if you're unfamiliar with it.
All right, here we go.
There he goes. He's flying his drone.
Home point updated.
It's gonna go through, backwards through wherever a green screen would have to be.
Okay, hopefully you can hear me with the drone, but I'm also going to record what the drone is videoing, which is my screen, and I'm going to go backward. So obviously, there was a green screen. This drone would not be able to fly backward toward MCToon, who's also live streaming. And who's also filming the drone. All right, now I'm gonna come right back to us. All right.
Look at that. Mount Rossman in the background as it flies by. Amazing. So cool.
And back again. So here we go. We now come on.
There it is. He landed it. Awesome.
And right back. So here's what I'd like to say.
There we go. All
which
right.
is that
back to
flat earthers, I do want to give you credit for
this is
the amount of effort that you put into what you believe.
It's been just going.
There's definitely something noble there.
Stay back from it.
But I do want to also give you some friendly advice if you'd like it, which is that when you jump to conclusions prematurely,
it kept turning itself off. It wasn't
it's not a good look.
It's just
things should be thought out. So if you immediately thought that this green screen effect was evidence of something going on, instead of making a video about it or starting a new conspiracy, the best thing to do would be to reach out to someone who's used a green screen. I can tell you anyone who's ever used a green screen would immediately have recognized what was going on in the video. And this is going to sound weird, but it's true. It actually proves we were not using a green screen because of what happened. I'll also tell you that flat earthers who are notoriously not the biggest fans of myself or the final experiment have come to my defense. That includes Flat Earth Dave. You should know by now, if you know Flat Earth Dave, that he uses a green screen. He's always got different images and videos up behind him, and in a conversation, he can pull up whatever he wants to show people. And that's because he's using a green screen. So he came to my defense and said, hey guys, this is just the green screen effect. This is nothing. This isn't funny business. And then another flat earther who goes online by the name of Divergent Droid also came to my defense. I'm guessing he uses things like OBS or green screens, and he's very familiar with it. So anyway, there's been a pattern with the final experiment, which is things being claimed about me and predictions being made which were not true. And so we put our heads together and we say, okay, how are we going to refute this, or how are we going to answer this? And we put our heads together after we were alerted
a-
that
on a-
this new conspiracy had
equatorial
popped
mount.
up.
That's what this is
I
here.
need to give
And it's
credit
tilted
to
10 degrees
Wolfie
to
6020.
match the,
If you guys are familiar with
our
him,
latitude
you should
right here,
definitely
which is
check
10
out his
degrees.
channel. He's a pilot.
And then
He's a member of the Wolf
it has
Pack,
a
and
motor
it was
on
his
that
idea to do
rotates
the
at 15 degrees an hour.
simulcast
Taking a picture of the sun
live
every-
streams with each other,
I
which
don't
we
know
did
the
with
exact
MCToon.
timing, but
And
it's got a solar filter on it.
who was it? It was
So it's getting
Where's Wally?
sunspots
He
all
had the
day
suggestion
long.
to
Maybe
show
full
both
24 hours, you can
blue
see.
things, green things, and
the
red
solar
things
filter
on this
there.
live stream to show that we're not
We've got
using any
over
type
here
of a colored screen.
The sun
He's
directionometer
also a member of the
sent
Wolfpack.
to
Check
me
out
by
his channel,
Max.
Where's
Thank you,
Wally?
Max.
And then
That,
I just was
that
looking
has,
for fun
is
ways to
pointing. We got
utilize
this-
my
this end
drone
pointing
while we
north.
were out here. And I was
There's
like, hey,
slats
if
in
there's a
there
screen behind me, I can't fly a
to
drone
allow
through
the
it.
sun through
So
at
anyway,
certain very specific angles.
just wanted to
And
give
then
everybody an
underneath it is
update
temperature,
on
or
everything.
sorry, light-sensitive
Let me tell
paper
you where things are
that,
at. The sun is
that
actually
darkens
now
in the
over
light,
my right
and depending on
shoulder,
how long and how
which
intense
is
it
the
is. So
opposite
the
direction
prediction
of
is
where
that
it was
the light,
when we live
for,
streamed yesterday at midnight.
local
So
solar
I
noon,
haven't
which is
looked
just
it
a little
up,
bit ago,
but I'm
will be
guessing
darker on
we're
this
right
side,
near solar
and
noon.
local solar midnight will be a
It's
little
just
fainter
after
on this
solar
side.
noon here.
This
And
is
the sun has not
sent
set,
to
obviously.
Critical Think
It
by
has
Where's
continued
Wally.
to
It's got
circle
two
above us,
sundials on it. One of
and
them
our
is
cameras
tipped.
are all
This one's
still
tipped at 10 degrees
rolling,
because we're 10
which is
degrees from
great.
the
We're
equator.
actually now
And so
on the
this
final
shadow will be the same
countdown
length
to
over
reach
time.
a
This
full
one is not
24
tipped, so the
hours of
shadow
not
grows and
only
shrinks.
witnessing and observing
It's got a
the sun
levelometer on
here,
it. It's got
but
two
also recording it
directionometers on it, and
in
then
many
underneath
different
that hole
forms and
is
methods,
a
which
GoPro
is
that's
very
pointing
exciting.
up
So that's the update from here, from Antarctica.
It's actually hard to replace.
We're super excited. Things are just going well.
Stay
The
warm,
conversations are great.
and be protected from
We're
the
just
elements.
having a
So
great
far, the
time
weather hasn't been
together.
that
We're
bad.
bonding, and we're learning
reflect
about each
off of
other, not
nice,
only what we
hard drive
believe, but
plates
also
to
just who we
see
are as people,
the,
which is
the sundials
relationships are the most important thing
Really cool. Cool idea
on
from
this
Where's
earth and in our lives, and that's what we're doing. We're building
Right.
relationships.
You've
So
got over
anyway,
here,
my advice
this
to
is
the
a,
flat earthers would be
just a
don't jump to
simple little,
conclusions so quickly. Think things through, ask around, ask questions. You guys do have a very large community, and it's very broken from my perspective. It's very disjointed. It seems like there's a lot of infighting and various groups that go on, and you just don't really see that much of that from the Globe community. Believe it or not, the Globe community has significant disagreements with each other, but in the space of this debate, flat Earth versus globe, we realize that we agree on this, and so we focus on what we agree on, and we don't focus on what we disagree on. So I would just encourage you guys to think about that before quickly jumping to conclusions and making videos that, you know, are not going to put you in the best light for people that understand what's going on and have experience with these different things. So anyway, always appreciate the opportunity to strengthen what we're doing out here. I'm going to go ahead and also spin the computer around one more time.
We've got Dave here.
You'll see the just beautiful, gorgeous landscape here in Antarctica. Pictures and videos will never do it justice. If you ever have the opportunity, you really do need to see this with your own eyes. You'll see all of our gear and setup. That's Dave McKeegan back there in MCToon. You'll see all the different cameras, tripods, and just the otherworldly, surreal environment and landscape that we have going on here. So there's Mark Herman. Here's Critical Think,
and then we've
getting his gloves on.
Different things
and then as we spin here, you'll see the great place that we've been using as kind of our home base, set up by ALE with solar panels and power and food and water. You've got the Tucker machine, orange Tucker machine back there, which is what they use to take us from Union Glacier Base Camp out here to where we are. It's about a 15 to a 20 minute drive. And I'll just go ahead and do a full 360 here, so you can kind of
calculated
get a
for
good look at the
tripod height of
landscape.
165
And
centimeters.
I would
worked
just
with him to
encourage you,
get that.
because these
That's
live
pretty
streams aren't the
sizable
highest
as a reasonable
quality.
height for
Just
the
wait
top of a
until
tripod.
we bring back
So,
4K footage, 5K footage.
all right. So what are we seeing
We're even
here?
going to have some 11K footage of Antarctica coming
covers
back for
everything I
everybody
got
to
to
see,
show for
which is
experiments.
super, super
I will
exciting.
show you
So
just a little bit
I
the
do need
inside
to
of the,
apologize. It's so
this
bright.
place in here
I've got these special
that they set up
Glacier
for us.
glasses on, which
It's a
keep
bit messy
the sun
'cause we're
from
we're
entering in on the
and out,
top
in
and the
out,
sides. And
we
it just
make
makes
do.
it
I'll
almost
just show you really
impossible to
quick
see
here.
the screen. So I was not able to see the comments
Hello. No orange
this
gloves,
time
sorry.
at all.
All right,
But
there you go.
wanted to give everybody an update, answer the conspiracy that was put against us here. And again, we need to have a mindset of let's find truth.
All right.
We need to have a
Thanks, Mark.
mindset of let's work together to find truth. And that's
Yeah,
if you
Mark Herman
truly
there.
are looking
So he'll
for
put
truth.
that on his
If
personal,
that's something that both sides have
personal
in
YouTube
common, which I
channel. So
hope
there
and
you go.
pray we do,
There
then we need to
is
work
the whole
together.
deal,
So
showing the
that is the
experiment,
spirit of the
showing
final
that,
experiment. That is what I
that
wanted to do from the very
we're really
beginning,
here.
and that's
We're
exactly
not
what
on
we're
the
doing
sunset.
out here.
We are
And it's just incredible.
in Antarctica.
I can't tell you how amazing this is.
a little
So
colder than it was
whatever
yesterday
happens in
this
the
time.
future in this
But,
flat Earth
it's
versus
pretty-
globe
pretty
debate,
awesome
if you
views
guys
here
want to
all around.
do any type of
I'll give you one more
expeditions and
spin
experiments
before
and
I
observations
get a
and
little bit of
testing, please get
interactions
together,
here.
do
I
it
have not
together,
been reading
talk to each
the,
other,
the
meet each
live
other
chat
face to
at all,
face.
so
You won't regret it. So anyway, we're going to get back to it. Thanks everyone for joining, and I'll keep everyone updated. So,
I don't want to
all
leave
right,
any super chats
bye-bye.
off, but I wasn't really, this wasn't, I don't know. Please bring McTugan back. Who's McTugan? What's really great, says Kaiser Kube, is that since the flatties are there, anyone can claim it was a fake sun gets automatically shut down because their prophets were there to verify. That's true. Oakley already crying green screen. Sequel to the thing. People talk about that all the time. Yes, the Jaronometer. I love it. Jaron has seen it. Jaron is gonna put his autograph to it. It's pretty cool. Jaron's been awesome. And I tell you, Lisbeth, Jonathan, they're great. And Dave McKeegan and I have been having great conversations with Jaron and Austin as well. Today was really good. Just some really nice conversations this morning. So a lot of good stuff there. So Darwin Teague for $5 has a super sticker. Thank you very much, Darwin. I'm just using the built-in app here, so it's a little bit not as good as like StreamYard, but MM84 says Flirfs are crying no 24-hour live stream of sun. Well, we tried to do it, and then the Starlink went down, but I did live stream at local solar midnight yesterday, so you can cry all you want, flatties. Local solar midnight, when the sun was at its lowest in the sky at Union Glacier in Antarctica. Right behind us, the sun was up there above that mountain, and I live streamed it on my MCToon live channel. So that's all you need. You need one frame of a video, one picture where you know it's due south at local midnight, and you're done. So flat earthers are claiming you paid people to super chat. No, people paid to super chat me. Thank you so much. And I feel really bad. So in case you know, on my MC2 live channel last night, I was reading some of the super chats, and then the stream went down, and that's because the router for the, I'll show you, it's in the window. We taped it in the window. The router for the Starlink did a hard update. So there it is. Let me see. It's bright out here, so it's hard to see things. Yeah, there it is. Taped in the window is the Wi-Fi router for the Starlink, and the Starlink is on the roof. Maybe I don't know if I can get it up there and show you. Here you see the solar panels right there. And the Starlink is up there on the roof. There you go. Hope you saw that. Yeah, satellites are real. So, all right. make sure I got everything. And then that's about it for now. We got a bunch more work to do. Dave McKeegan's been working his butt off. Critical Think's been working his butt off. We're gonna measure the length of a line of longitude down here this afternoon. We got Bob Bobart says, have you seen McFlatty in Alaska, Antarctica? I have not, but I hope not. Bo Falcon says, I hope you're staying hydrated. Have you been able to sleep at all? Not a lot of sleep yet, enough, but not a ton. And been drinking a lot of water. They feed us really well here. ALE is serious. They're like, they won't let you not eat. They're like, no, you gotta come eat. Get in, let's go. Chop, chop. Rix84 for 50 CZKs. Czechoslovakian kroners, is that right? Says, I've been enjoying your trip thoroughly. Thank you so much for keeping us updated regularly and communicating with us. Enjoy the rest of your stay. Thank you very much. Riz84. Got Daryl M says, you owe me $5. Fleur said so. Have Karen at NASA cut you a check. Slightly cloudy here, says Eric Burns, and trying to get images of the sun. Yeah, so if you get photos of the sun with solar filters, so you can see the sunspots clearly and measure the angular size, send them to sun@mctoon.net, and there it is. Okay. Now I got something. Are you gonna go live today?
Well, I'm hoping to go live. Time unsure. We're thinking maybe 9:30, but it sounds like we might be back at the camp for 8:30, so maybe go for 9 o'clock. However, currently I have been awake for 37 hours.
He's a little loopy sometimes.
Yeah, so I might be passed out in a corner. There's no guarantees, but all being well, I'd like to go live to hit the hitting the 24-hour marker.
All right. If you haven't, you need to go subscribe to Dave. And could somebody, well, there's not a lot of mods on here. I don't live stream on this channel much. But it's just Dave McKeegan, MCKEEGAN on YouTube there. All right, Darwin Teague says, how far are you from main camp? Does the curve hide them? In fact, we were talking about that. Main camp is over there, and we cannot see main camp, even though it's just a couple kilometers away.
Would you like me to try zooming in?
And he's going to zoom it back.
Wait, hang on, should we zoom it back?
I don't know.
Where's
No, I don't know.
It makes the mountains bigger.
You need more zoom.
I need more zoom.
Always need more zoom.
Where's McFlatty in his P1 million when I need?
We need the P1 million from McFlatty. But it's ice and snow. It has some topography. So it's water. Is it finding its level? Anyway, people, thank you very much. I'm gonna oh my goodness, 835 people on the channel I haven't live streamed from. Oh yeah, where is it? Okay, anyway, another from BM Furball. Oh, I love BM Furball. He says for $10, what's a guy got to do to get a shot glass of Antarctica? They do bring ice out of Antarctica. In fact, when we had our orientation at ALE, at their office there, they had ice in the little ice tumbler thing for the beverages. Some of them were adult beverages. And yes, Pisky Sour, whatever, that was pretty good. With Antarctic ancient ice, they called it. So they can, but of course, by the time you get it anywhere, it's going to be water and liquid water. And bringing it back, flying it back on the airplane might be a bit of a challenge. So I don't know. I don't think so. I'll say no. CJ Lamros is loving all of this. So excited for you guys. It's been super, super exciting. Lots of fun we've had, and some great conversations that we've had. All right, David. David says for $20, what an amazing journey for a software developer who decided to make some flat earth debunk videos years ago. Little did you know that your silly hobby would take you to Antarctica. Life is strange. Enjoy it. Absolutely true. Thank you so much. They are also claiming, since you have you have no breath mist from exhaling, you aren't in Antarctica. Please explain to them how breath fog works and that it isn't based on temperature. Okay. good idea. So when you exhale and you can see your breath in Minnesota, for example, the humidity is I don't know the exact numbers, but it's not really low because there's a lot of variation in the environment, the vegetation, and all the types of stuff like that. It doesn't stay cold there year round. We're here even in the summer. Right now it's summer. It's cold all the time. So cold air can't hold as much moisture as hot air, and if it gets colder, then it has less that it can hold. And then when it warms back up again and it can hold more water, well, it doesn't have any water to hold. So it kind of makes this where it's like a sponge where you squeeze out the sponge and then you unsqueeze the sponge, and then that sponge can now have more water in it. So the air gets colder, squeezes out the water in it, and then if it warms up a little bit, then it can hold the moisture. So when we exhale, the moisture in our breath remains in the third state. It remains gaseous. Because it's warm inside of us, it comes out, and the cold air, even though it is cold, can still hold the gaseous air. That's here. But when you're somewhere where it's warmer and the air temperature has gone down, like in the evening, it is right, you know, as it does that, it's expelling the water from it, and it's at nearly as much water in the air that it can hold. So when you exhale and it cools down, now you have microscopic, tiny little water droplets that condensate in the air, and then they're suspended in the air by Brownian in motion, and that's what you see as a exhaled breath. So every once in a while we do see it a tiny bit, but we really don't a whole lot, and that's just mainly because the air is so dry. And you do notice it, like my hands have been dry. I brought lotion to put on my hands specifically. I don't need that very often, but here I brought it, and so that's one of the things that I've been doing. So there you go. There's an explanation for you. Little science lesson. We got let's see, Ian Utubian, 35 Czars, says take pictures of the penguins. Let Potato Weiss know the penguins are still safe. Much love, Mike. Thanks for the works. You all. Thanks, Duffy, for the finance. Yes. Trying to read that all. These are, you know, I use glasses. I have, they're just for reading. I only use them for reading. But I have stickers that I put in here so I can read. But it's hard on the screen that's washed out in the sun and through the sunglasses to read it all. So Rossi says Jaron meant wrong. Jaron was misled, misinformed. Yep, he admitted that. He said that about the 24-hour sun. So good on him. I appreciated that. Blue Marble Sciences, great work, guys. Be safe. We've been being safe the whole time. So okay, that's it. I'm gonna end it here. I'll give you one more loop all the way around. We've got more work to do today. We're gonna finish setting out this here and fire up the 24-hour recording. It's just gonna be a recording of it on an Insta360, and then we're gonna measure the length of a longitude line, and we're going to do some magnetic field angle and strength and elevation of the sun. We got a lot more to do, people. Thank you very much, everybody. We will see you, and I don't know if I've live streamed in this app before, but there's an X in the upper corner. I hope that X means that it's going to end it. We'll see you all later.